Okay, let's continue the main quest now. On to the heavens. I suppose this is where we part ways. For now, at least. Would that I had sage words of wisdom to share ere you depart. Mayhap the teachings of Galuf Baldician will suffice. Surrender not to anger or hatred, he said. Look beyond them, and there find true strength. What one sees beyond is open to interpretation. I think, but for me, it would be things I cherish most in life. Things I believe are worth fighting for. Something to consider as you venture into the sea of stars. Maybe they added that quest here, that line here, because they're gonna be like, yeah, Xenos will probably kill one of your friends, and then you gotta not be angry at that. And it's like, fuck, it's possible. Oh, going all the way here, yeah, makes sense to go here. Bum bum bum. Did I change the title of the stream? Yep, I did put the final zone. Wait, what the hell? No, it's all the way down there. Follow me. I can just fly down there. Zoop. But yeah, this is it, man. This is that top of this part of the MMO where it's like, yep, time to go to the final zone. I'm excited. And scared. Okay, just wanted to check my audio there. I gotta listen to a cutscene. Hope that everything's fine. I'm gonna look at the stream also, how I move, so I'm not lagging. Everything seems cool. Holy shit! First of all, I do not remember you. Who are you? Are you new? Oh yes, I know you. Your reputation. Then the rumor mill precedes you. At any rate, how might I help you? What do you do here? I am a researcher and have long since been involved in the Ark's reconstruction. I confess I'm conflicted with the culmination of all our efforts. While I am proud that we have accomplished, it also means that the final days are close at hand. I gotta place this. The facility in which you now stand can be considered the very heart of Labyrinthos. Construction of ethereal observation facility. The Artioscope allowed us direct contact with Heidelin, granting us eyes to see the truth. It is that event which inspired us to name this location Damazen. When plans for the Ark were set in motion, a dockyard was erected here to facilitate development. Such information, of course, was kept secret, privy only to those with direct knowledge of the project. Okay. Alpha. Quack quack. Alpha appears to be trying to cheer you on. Omega? Blip bloop. The miniature model of Omega appears to be staring intently at the Ark. It's like, looks like me. Oh yes, I forgot. I am sorry, Kani-sana, we are done with your quest line. I will now put Ardbert back in. I could put Alpha or Omega, but I think that's just weird, isn't it? I have to now take G-post shots with Alpha. Is there a way to get us all into this photo? Let's do this. Yes. Slash. Which was our idle stance? It could just be a random emote. Be a specific amount. That one. That one's pretty good. I could... Wait a minute. Hang on. Of course, why didn't I think of it? Damn it. Where is it now? There we go. Wait for it. Wait. There we go. That one. That one's perfect. Not that. Gonna go here. That's really bright. Maybe too bright. It's hard to see us even in this. But, you know, you just look and it'll be fine. Can I sit down and be in G pose? I can. All right, that does work. I gotta zoom in here. I was just looking up. Just like, oh man, look at that ship. It's nuts, right? There we go. Character lighting a little bit up. I can see the changes a little bit, but for the most part, it's 100? Damn. Looks like he's going to alpha. The axe. There. That's a lot better. Beautiful. Fantastic. Amazing. Varshan, how are you? Man is said to fear what he does not know, yet you would venture into the greatest of unknowns. I say to you, daughter of man, that you need not fear. So long as man shares a bond with dragonkind, so too does he share our kinship with the heavens, and our ancient home amidst the stars infinite. I pray you go forth and prove this bond of ours, tempered and tested, shall endure unbroken for 1,000 years. First the great exodus, and now this. It seems there's no end to our work. In truth, more than a few gleaners were distressed to learn that their earlier efforts were for nothing. It was no easy task convincing them that the new plan was for the best. I can tell you that. I can't tell you every man believes this is the wisest course. But I can say that all will be forgiven if you deliver us from the coming doom. And if you don't, well, at least you won't get an earful. I certainly will. If you don't, then none of us will be alive, so no one will complain. It's troubling enough that brute Sicard left without warning, leaving me to carry all those cumbersome containers, but that he failed to send you off is absurd. What could possibly be more deserving of this attention at a time like this? Maybe he does... Maybe he's part of the Liminson quest line. That'd be funny if he is. It's no easy thing to say, leave the star to us. But we must, and we will. As proud members of the Scions, we have a duty to uphold. And we needn't do so alone. Those dark days when we were driven from the Rising Stones and hunted as traitors are a thing of the past. We have allies in abundance now. Which is to say, you needn't worry about us. Go forth in knowledge that the Scions will labor without rest in your absence. Thanks, Coltonay. Sorry I didn't give you a voice actor. Or if they did, then they haven't brought you back in like forever. Though our fellow Scions couldn't be here, they wanted me to tell you that no matter what calamity may befall us, they will never give up. And neither should you. No matter how far you may go, what will be will be with you in spirit. No matter how dark it may seem, your light will shine and endure. Nadana. Hey, buddy. Mrs. Kyle tells me your investigation into my theories on Akasa and its relation to the final days has made clear the source of our woes. I am elated to know my work was of some benefit, but I could not have shared it. With you not rescued me from the tower that day. I yet owe you a great debt. One I may never fully repay, but I shall try nonetheless. Not only through my research, but through my desire to see you succeed, which I believed may influence the Akasha in our favor. Small though the effect may be, yet, yes, so long as we have hope, there is a chance we may influence the outcome of this calamity. Blue Weeder. We were quite fortunate. The Labyrinth's hyperhopper were based on principles similar to those of aetherology. Integrating it with the Ark's existing systems might well have been impossible otherwise. We may have Charlene's wealth of knowledge at our disposal, but theirs is technology far beyond anything we have ever seen. You are familiar with teleportation magics, yes? The momentary conversion of the body into ether that it may travel via the life stream from one physical form to another. Their hyperhopper enables transport through a similar method, but not one involving the life stream. Rather, it utilizes high concentrated ether to create an ethereal current of its own. The current is exponentially faster and more powerful than the naturally occurring ones to which we are accustomed to. So much so, in fact, that ethereal conversion to the physical form is not prerequisite for traversal. Wait, the ethereal conversion of the physical form is not a prerequisite for traversal? So you don't need to turn into aether. If you're concerned about the side effects such as ethereal sickness, you needn't be. You should emerge at your destination hale and whole. In theory. At the very least, I can assure you it's safer than the experimental aetherites you used to reach Ratahan, which is hilarious. It's safer to travel space-time continuum than what you did in Ratahan. Mumbrita has been on my mind more often of late. How different her life might have been if not for our research into teleportation magics. Perhaps she would have never have gained an interest in aetherological studies. But to abandon our work out of misplaced guilt for who she could have been would be a disservice to the memory of who she was. Nay, it is because of her that we found the resolve to carry on. And now we stand at the edge of a new frontier, with a ship ready to bear you onto the distant stars and beyond. The Ark, as much her accomplishment as it is ours, I regret nothing. Living. Where was I thought Sarabon was there for some fucking reason. I guess I saw the green on Colton and I was like, it's Sarabon. It's like, no, it's not. Living way. The Ark is missing one last but very crucial component before we are ready to take off. It should be arriving shortly. I thought you were gonna say, it's you guys. Why aren't you there? Quite the turnaround, wouldn't you say? Then again, who wouldn't want to be present for the once-in-a-lifetime event? It is a pretty once-in-a-lifetime event to just travel through space. I'll send word to the Alliance leaders the very moment the ship takes off. Obviously, they couldn't be here, but I'm sure I'll be cheering for you every step of the way. Let us hear what Father has to say. They said work on the Ark is finished, but you certainly wouldn't know by looking at it. I wasn't expecting quite so many people to be seeing us off. You know, so many adventurous spirits. This is the pinnacle of aether chemistry. A synthesis of modern innovation and an ancient wisdom of Alec. The Ark's engine appears to be capable of processing condensed ether in quantities I never thought possible. For so many of us to see us off like this seems wholly unnecessary. Still, I'll not begrudge them for wishing us well. This could be the last time they see any of us. Hopefully not. That even Will's son and Blue Weeder should be in attendance is most unexpected, but I am nonetheless heartened by their presence. So this is the ship that will bear us into the ultimate duel. For Chanel. What say you, buddy? Oh damn, playing that theme, huh? Bum 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 bum. Hey, what would they show if they weren't there? If you didn't do the Omega Quest?
All present and accounted for. Good.
Yes, good indeed.
As you will have heard, the Ark is ready. All that remains is to board and be on your way.
I've seen my fair share of tight schedules, but this...
The gang!
But we did it. We finished the ship. It's safe, fit for purpose, and...
Of course y'all did.
Aye. It's a Garland through and through.
They were just standing there like, I helped you.
I really don't know what we'd do without you. Thank you for everything.
Even you, Nero.
Don't mention it. Ever since that episode with Omega, I've been toying with the idea of starfaring vessels.
That's good. Good
And
to
as
see you
they
two
say,
here.
Necessity is the mother of invention. We've learned a lot, let me tell you. In case you're wondering about payment, the ongoing existence of the world ought to do.
Jesse's gonna be so pissed. Like, what? We did what for what now?
So, have you thought of a name?
You helped save the world, Sid. You should maybe get paid.
Wasn't everyone just calling it Father's teeny tiny toy boat?
I wanted to call it that.
Seeing as its purpose has changed, I thought a more eloquent name was in order. I suggested as much to Fortuno, who seemed quite amenable to the idea.
Yes, I don't want people to call it my freaking toy boat. God damn it. Say I will ground you.
This vessel is the culmination of heretofore unprecedented collaboration. And though said collaboration is owed to the Scions, there is another whose noble deeds made our work possible.
Oh, no way. You gonna call it that? You calling after your grandpa?
From a fragment of Dalamud, we obtained not only advanced materials such as refined adamantite, but the knowledge...
That he calls it the
traverse
Bahamut,
stuff.
which is a little not great.
This fragment would not have found its way to us had the Archon Louisois not fought to protect this world. And in so doing, laid down his life.
That's pretty perfect.
Now that the vessel stands complete, I cannot help but wonder if it was more than mere happenstance. If it was my father's intention to guide us here.
Mm-hmm.
In the hopes that his guidance will see you all safely home, I name the vessel after that self-same fragment of Dalamud he delivered unto us. The Starship Ragnarok.
It's close enough, yes. Be honest, Louis Swall would also be a pretty good name, but yes, Ragnarok sounds like a rad name too.
Sorry for the wait. I got everyone you asked for. Not
Why?
one less.
Like, I just motherfucker's become a main character. Beast tribes! Buddies! I didn't do any of your quests, I'm sorry.
What are you all doing here?
Sadly not. The first ones can't make it because, well, yeah.
I invited them, the representatives of those tribes with religious inclinations. You've done a fine job of readying the Ragnarok, but for it to take flight, we'll of course need the power of the Mother Crystal. Given
Yeah.
its immense size, however, transporting it would be an absolute logistical nightmare. Not to mention we'd need to shatter it into tiny shards for feeding to the engines.
Yeah, that would actually be... I was wondering how we were going to do that.
An idea came to me. We convert the crystal's energy into forms that can transport themselves.
Thou wouldst employ summoning. Or should I say its precursor, creation magics.
Wait, what? You're just gonna do creation magic?
Explain for our benefit.
Yeah, yeah. Give us an explanation of what this is.
As you may have witnessed at Bestway's Burrow, the Loporrits are capable of creation magics, which they use to shape the moon's environment. Yet simple though they make it seem, 'tis a highly advanced and exacting art. To perform it correctly requireth that the wielder holdeth the object in his mind's eye in clearest detail.
Hence the ancients' meticulous management of concepts.
Yeah.
Drawing upon this art, the Ascians conceived of summoning as we know it. A derivative that replaceth the complexity of concepts with the simplicity of zealotry to make manifest a creation.
Ah. That ties together well.
By combining the Loporrit's magics and the tribe's faith, we convert the Mother Crystal into primals of purer form and greater obedience. Summoning as it was intended, one might say.
Actual summoning. Summoners, this expansion, just getting well fed.
While Hydaelyn gave us the ability to use creation magics, she forbade us from using it to make anything possessed of a soul, or similar.
Right.
She didn't say anything about fulfilling the desires of others, though. So, borrowing our friend's faith, we'll create deities using the Mother Crystal's power and send them to the Ragnarok!
Am I the only one here concerned about the risk of being turned into a tempered minion?
Yeah, that's actually...
Oh, right, I was getting to that. From what I've read in Sharlayan tomes, it appears the Ascians incorporated an additional nasty element into their summoning method. The fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief.
Ow.
Beings thus created are instilled with the self-same desire and use their powers to enthrall people, starting with the summoner. In contrast, our creation magics, the original and the best, except no substitutes, don't incorporate any of that rubbish, so there's no risk of tempering. I mean, if the being was on the scale of Zodiac, you might feel a little tug, but I think we'll be safe enough.
Just a tug, you know, just a little one. To think that primals, technically primals, are helping us. Ish.
When the avatars of our faith ran amok, you intervened without decrying we who birthed them.
Yeah, of course, y'all cool.
Where others vilified and suppressed us, you offered understanding and
The
friendship.
tribe's helping us to get through space with prayer is pretty appropriate. That's pretty great, actually.
In gratitude, we will share with you the true expressions of our gods. Not malevolent deities, but benevolent saviors.
We got the power of God and anime on our side now, baby. Let's go.
Stay in sight, else you're liable to get lost.
Lead the way.
So that's the final element.
May we have a moment?
Sure.
In anticipation of the day man might journey to the stars, we developed these.
Oh? Presents? I like presents. What do you got? Ooh, tombstones! Or is it...
Multiple teleportation devices.
What?
One for each of you, designed to work in tandem.
Ow.
Press the button on one, and in a matter of moments, all 8 will activate and send their owners back to the Ragnarok. There is no telling what hazards you may encounter. If you find yourself separated or lost, please do not hesitate to use them.
Got it. Thank you, ma'am.
Be safe, all of you, and come back.
You as well. I pray you take care.
Looks like everything everything is in order, so I'll go ahead and board. A few of my fellows will remain to assist with the summonings, but rest assured, the vessel won't want for competent crewing.
Mm-hmm.
If you are ready, then you should board as well. Go, and Godspeed.
Silent cheers, yay! This baby looks ready to go. Alright, let's head on in. Oh, I guess I can't talk to you guys. The Ragnarok is a collaborative effort in every sense. The culmination of knowledge from the world's greatest minds, both past and present. Without question, the greatest ship ever built. The world cannot end now, not when we have but scratched the surface of the Loporit's technological know-how. So run along now, and do what it is you vaunted heroes do best. The world shall tremble before my genius soon enough. Assuming you're able to prevent its destruction, that is. Of course, yes, you'll totally get your time in the sun, yeah? Mm-hmm. I'll have to remember to thank Tartaru for her timely provisions of food and drink. Poor Wedge would have long since given up from exhaustion otherwise. But now the rest is up to you. Come back safe, alright? You haven't forgotten anything, have you? No repairs? Or commissions? Delivery from retainers, perhaps? No? Well, if there's nothing else, have a safe journey. Direct you to the bridge. Upon boarding Ragnarok, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended you said Yup. I'm ready for that. Let's go. Woo! Oh, we got a space crew here? Hell yeah. Meh! It's fine. He's taking just a quick nap. It's fine. It'll be fine. We'll be okay.
Welcome to the bridge, everyone!
Thank you. I feel welcome.
Hope you have everything, because I can't be bothered turning back.
Wait, I forgot my drinks.
Right
Like,
then.
too bad.
Make yourselves comfortable. We're setting off in just a moment.
Do we have seats? Does the thing have seat belts? Let's just actually, do we have seats? I don't see anything for us.
It's incredible.
This is Fortuno. Can you hear me?
I thought I broke for a second. That would have been like, oh no.
In accordance with the 14th phase of the plan, we have moved the Ragnarok to the launch site.
I get it. 14th phase, Final Fantasy 14.
The
Yeah.
gates are open. You may depart when ready.
I'm on the 14th seat with the 14th world. They really love number 14. Sure.
As ready as we'll ever be. Let's get going.
Oh, come on. The burnt-out star's got more fire in its belly. Try it again, with feeling.
Have Alpha No do the honors. Issued the command to launch. I could have Alpha No do the honors. Yeah, sure. You know what, Alpha No? You do it. I do the honors all the time. Alpha No, go ahead. You got it, buddy.
Me?
Yeah.
But I...
Nah, go ahead. It takes the pressure off me.
Coy, brother. Do it. And do it well.
If you all insist.
You're the one with the Gundam guns, so it's only appropriate.
Onward unto the distant stars and beyond.
He did deepen his voice a little bit.
Ragnarok, engage. Engage.
I mean, if I said it, I wouldn't have a voice to say it with.
Engage!
Yeah, Gundam, Mecha, those Mecha panels. No, seriously, we don't have seats. Is this safe? Oh, oh, oh. Attempting flight. We'll go in T minus however many seconds this takes. Shoo. Damn, this baby was supposed to take everyone, huh? Oh, a couple trips here and back, you know. But now only we're not going. We're going far. Mother Crystal! Oh my goodness! Good primals! Hey, let's go! It's so bright, it's hard to see. It's Leviathan. Bismarck! Yeah! Yeah, King Mugomak! It's Garuda.
That I must carry landwalkers into the sky. I cannot imagine a greater
They also talk.
indignity.
Yeah!
Do not sulk so, for thy mighty winds exist not only to buffet and batter.
Fucking Susanoo.
Nay, they may serve also to thrust forth with vigor. Such is thy glory, and thus
This is
it is an
fucking
occasion
amazing.
To rejoice. So come, let us revel.
Yeah! thought Bismarck was gonna eat her for a second. I was like, no, Bismarck, no. She's tired.
So long as the wind blows freely, I suppose all is as it should be in creation. I will render unto them a storm, that they may pierce the firmament and fly free!
There she goes. They're all gonna push. Just imagine them like in the beginning of Final Fantasy 15. They're just like pushing the car, except this is just pushing the giant spaceship. Someone now needs to mod Final Fantasy 15 to have the primals from FF14 push that car. That'd be a pretty good mod. Or the reverse, have Noctis here. Just a giant Noctis just fly in here. Whee! Boom. There we go. Pretty. So, how long does this take? We'll be there in like, I don't know, a couple days. A couple days?
Still in one piece? Good.
Seriously, why didn't we get seats?
Sleeping way? Report?
All's well. Fantastic, even.
Say what a good amount of sleep does for you.
Power of those primals. The engines are roaring and we're ripping along.
Nice. We could get back though, right?
Time to destination is 8 carats. Perhaps 7 at a pinch.
What is a carrot?
Alright, let's go over some points of caution.
You sure we didn't want to do that before we left?
Our destination, as you know, is Ultima Thule. Lest you wonder, the place is not a star so much as a patch of emptiness.
Ooh, not great.
That's the extent of what our equipment could determine, anyway.
I don't know what that looks
From
like.
what we know of Meteon, she's likely used Dynamis to obfuscate her location.
So, in conclusion, we'll only know what's there when we get there.
Awesome. Wouldn't have it any other way, to be honest.
And I will see to it the ship's ready to take off at a moment's notice. We'll support the search as best we can, but it'll be your paws on the ground, assuming there is any. But everything will be fine, I'm sure. Heidelin believes in you, so you ought to believe in yourselves. Just don't do anything I wouldn't, like waiting too long to use those portable teleporters of yours. Personally, at the slightest sign of trouble, I'd mash the button to bits, and you should as well.
Understood. We promise to be careful.
Unmute the mic. This button, I swear.
We're about to arrive, and the vessel will shake a good bit.
I press it once, and then sometimes it's like, you pressed it again, right? It's like, no, I didn't. It's fine. Everything's fine.
What is this?
What is... Oh, no, wait. I just realized.
Interfering.
I just realized. How is Xenos gonna get on? He's probably on the ship, isn't he? Is this him?
Greetings.
Oh, no, it's Medion. Hey. How's it going? We meet again. It's been a couple millennia or so. I don't know how long it's been for you, but, you know, just, how you doing?
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Medion.
So this is Meteon.
You can see her.
Oh. Have you met one of my sisters?
Yes. Where is she? She's the only good one. All the other ones are a little evil.
Myself. But I do know that you're from Atheris. Why have you come? All you had to do was wait. I would have delivered to you your ends.
I'm sorry, but we have to deliver your end. So, you're a fan of the end, so, you know, why don't you just let us do that? Yeah, we didn't ask for you to do this.
I don't understand. All life is destined to end.
Yeah, but I don't want to end so soon.
Why choose to prolong your suffering? Effort, ambition, love, they amount to naught. Happiness, should you find it, is inevitably lost. Stolen away by events beyond your control.
Please don't hit deep with this. You know, we were happy. We were happy.
You think there
We'll
is.
find happiness again. Come on.
Yourselves. But it's all a cruel accident.
This is scary.
Come now. I speak the truth. A truth you would recognize if you looked up at the night sky. Unbroken emptiness. Cold, dark, and silent. Your world, like every other, is but a blemish upon its perfect fabric. Life is an anomaly. It is unnatural and cannot continue. The sooner you accept this, the easier it will be.
Just to be clear, we're not here to argue with you. We know that life is fleeting, and that in the short time we have it, we're not assured happiness.
Indeed. I've seen far more sorrow in the eyes of many I've met. I myself have plenty of regrets. And one day they'll die with me. Gone to dust with my good deeds and unfulfilled dreams.
But we accept this. That our existence may seem pointless. That sorrow, rage, and despair will always dog our heels.
That's the adventure of life.
That is why Hydaelyn guided us here. In her boundless love for mankind, she has prepared us for this trial, and in her name, we have come for you.
So fire up the tea kettle. We're coming in. I'm gonna sit down, have a nice cup of tea, maybe have those candy apples you like.
I sense it.
And then I'm gonna punch you in the face.
A burning passion like unto fury. I know it well. For the same passion once burned in many a star before yours. Suffocated and extinguished now.
Because of you! Because you're doing this now! Oh. Oh! Oh no! Bad! Oh no, the buddies!
I can't breathe.
You approach the bounds of my ultimatum.
Ah.
Where emotions dictate reality. Where resignation and acceptance unite to embrace the end.
I think Yoshi and Yoko Taro traded some notes. Like, oh yeah, I totally know how to write, godlike sisters. Oh, go get him, Tancred! Stop him! I don't think this will actually work, but try it anyway. Tancred? Did Tancred do it?
By the Fury.
What was that?
Tancred?
Tancred? Are you good?
Meteon has gone as well. Mayhap he awakened first and gave chase.
Maybe.
Everyone? It appears we are at our destination.
We are? How long have we been out?
This is Ultima Thule.
Not that we knew what to expect, but I wasn't expecting this. From atmospheric composition to ambient temperatures, all reading to within permissible range. This place is capable of supporting life.
Yeah, should have guessed. I expected that. Who are we going to talk to for quests?
If that's the case, then Tancred may well have gone on ahead. Let's go and have a look.
He better be okay. You know, now at this point, I just think my hair clipping is just, my hair is so big, it's just going over my shield. That's just how it is. Got such big hair. Luscious hair. Everyone's jealous. Join us the talk of the town.
So it was that the brave wayfarers arrived at last at Dream's
We trading narrators. Let's go. Sorry, Emmett was tired. Oh my god.
Following their path walked, and history written, I am made keenly aware of one truth. Though the curtains may fall again and again, so long as others take the stage, ever shall there be more tales to tell.
Oh my god.
So, Let them bring it to a close, I say. Let the curtains fall upon this, the final chapter in the tale of the star.
Ultimate duel.
Is this a dead star?
It's beautiful. And its depressingness.
I live and breathe. Well, the environment itself shouldn't kill us.
I like how we just tested that out. Why did we walk outside?
Well then, let us search for Thancred while exploring the area. The ship we leave in your care.
Yes. We need a way to get back. Thancred, we're coming for you, buddy. And so, the final chapter in the tale of our star. Let's do this very quick. I think the lighting is actually pretty good. Ultimate Duel, Sea of Stars. Autocon the Gadio? Ostraconic the Gadio, Riatara. What are these areas? We have 2 Aether Crystals. Base Omicron? And we have Fates. Only just begun. Oh, there's another one. 3 of them. Abode of the Air. Air? As in the Tank quest? What? That one dude? Wait, what? That's not. Huh? What are your thoughts on this shit, man? If Meteon should strike again with such overwhelming force, I honestly don't know how we were to oppose her. I'm scared about that too. We were clearly no match for Meteon, yet we survived unscathed. But how? It is as Living Way said, I can breathe well enough, but something about this place feels wrong. It's so dark, I can barely see anything. This star witnessed what became of Thancred. So quickly I was overcome by Meteon's malevolence, I saw naught of their altercation. I just saw right before he attacked her. There's a dizzying, disorienting feeling about this place, as if I could lose my footing at any moment. We must be careful. This music is cool as shit. Maybe it'll be another part of the area where the music goes even crazier, like in Amarat. I can't guarantee it will be a help of this in these strange surrounds, but I've readied a provision node in case of emergency. Of course, if you encounter any real danger here, I expect you to return to the Ragnarok at once. A strange new world. We're fortunate this place can support life, albeit barely. I suspect given the torpid stale quality of the air. But never mind that. We must find Thancred. Let's begin our search from the prow of the ship. It seems as good a direction as any. Try not to stray too far, lest we lose sight of one another. God, that planet over there is pretty as shit. We made it! We're at the last world! Alright. I'm that annoying dude who just constantly fucking walks around. They gotta go over there. Oh man. Bro, this place is awesome. So eerie. Lesser Stellar Dragon? Oh! sorry. Leave me alone. You discovered a new location. Wow. Oh boy, this is eerie as shit. Off and know. Everyone's searching in different locations. Ruins. But what, I wonder? Perhaps we can find something to help us understand the nature of this place. A relic, an inscription, or anything. Look here. This part is relatively intact. The intricate design of the top suggests it's man-made, though its builders were surely not men as we conceived of them. Oh. Having said that, I swear I've seen this pattern before. Is it Allegan? Hey, what up? There's a structure in front of me, yes? A tower of some sort. Partially melted. In a strange twist of fate, it seems our perception of this place is not so different as it would be elsewhere. The world as I used to see it, it feels as though I'm dreaming while awake. This is more than a faded memory Mathion led us to believe. The metallic pillar has been partially melted, likely sometime in the distant past. The damage does not appear to have been inflicted deliberately. Rather, it calls to mind the indiscriminate destruction often wrought in the heat of battle. Maybe this place is just a mishmash of old areas, of places that, well, dead stars. Oh my god, there's a dragon there. Everyone be careful. That thing could attack us at any moment. I'll leave you guys for a second, okay? Just gotta go over there. Hello? Someone over there? God, it's the constant mist is so eerie as shit. This is awesome. Yo, Stinian, what are you doing out here? What's going on? What is that? I thought this hill might afford a better view of our surroundings. A poor decision in hindsight. Besides the light from the ship, all is shrouded in darkness. If Tancred is here, I'd never know it. From what I can tell, we're near the edge of an island. But you can call it, if you can call it that, surrounded by floating debris. Maybe it's like Amarat, where Medion also created, like, people who died. Like, they're all maybe shades. Maybe there are people here. But they're shade versions of themselves. It's possible. Well, they used all of the, her Akasha, or Dynamis. Were you able to find anything? No. I don't know what the fuck is out here, dude. As I feared. And still no trace of Tancred. There's nothing but emptiness as far as the eye can see, which unfortunately isn't very far. Though I can't help but suspect that someone or something is here. There are times when I sense it drawing close. I don't know what the fuck that is. And then a chill washes over. Oh, fuck. Well, hang on. Just a second. I should probably turn off notifications for a second. Let me just do this. Sorry about that. There we go. All right. Leaving. Well, what did you say also? There are times when sense is drawing close, and then a chill washes over me, leaving me exhausted. Leaving me with feelings of death and anguish. That could be Medion. Whoops. Sorry about that. There's dragons. I think I might see something over there. And it's dragon. Do you not see the dragon? What are you talking about? There's nothing there. Oh. You don't see a dragon? Before we jump to any conclusions, perhaps we should search elsewhere. Agreed. We've only found more questions when we are in desperate need of answers. There's a fair stretch of terrain from the ship's starboard we've yet to explore. Let's try searching there then. Why can't my crew see there's a dragon there? You, of all people. Joanna, a word before we join the others. Do you sense it? Ah! They're attacking me! Help! Fine, I can help myself. Let's go! Oh! Dark wave! Oh my. Yeah. Like this. Ah, good son. Won't see your animations today, dragon. That was a stellar dragon indeed. Alright, let's talk to Estinian. Estinian! Please don't die. Are they attacking me only? I guess so. I mean, they're not getting attacked, so... Fly! Soar! Go! Not working. I thought if I believed hard enough, I would be able to fly. What does the intercurrent thing say? There's still no information to display. Maybe that means it's gonna be like Azzy Law, where we get the inside quest. We'll just get just give it to us as we go. Which would help out a lot. At least for me, you know? Estinian, what's up? You see them too, don't you? The dragons. Yes, thank you. As I thought, their presence is tenuous at best, but there is no mistaking it. No doubt your bond with Midgar Somer and mine with Nidhogg is what allows us to perceive them. Could these apparitions be related to dragons that now live on Atheros? Bah! Better leave such conjecture to the others. In any case, we must be careful. We may soon find dragons they can see as well. Death and anguish. What happened to them, I wonder? They just haven't experienced Christmas! Or Starlight! There it is! You discovered a new location. Oh, I forgot. Gary intercurrents. North! Shit. Ring, ring, ring. Dragon? Do you see them now? Please, so yes.
Here.
Okay, good. We all are on the same page right now. Thank you.
What you see is a memory of a world.
Oh, hey, ma'am. What up? You know, we were just hanging out. Where's Stankrate?
A slow death, whose denizens cried out for the release of oblivion.
Get real Amara vibes here.
What? Their world is dead?
It is. Not a single life remains upon that husk floating in the vast emptiness. These creatures are shadow and shade, perpetuated only to suffuse Dynamis with their unending lamentations.
Our friend Thancred. Where is he?
Yeah.
A strange question. He is at your side, is he not?
What?
Oh, yes. He is here and there, and everywhere within this space. He would tell you himself if he had form to form words.
What are you talking about right now?
Huh. Such loathing and uncertainty. You don't know why you still exist. In like manner to the oblivion I send. I tried to drown out your ether with Dynamis. Beginning with this Thancred, who came at me despite being unable to breathe. Such a simple thing, unmaking men. In the blinking of an eye, he was gone. Didn't even have the chance to be transformed. Yet somehow, he managed to leave a slither of himself behind. What you call the heart? Or perhaps the soul. In his final moment, he cried out from it. A single
Thancred is not dead. How dare you? You did not just kill Thancred off screen. No, no.
That wish proved stronger than the despair that ruled here. It overpowered it, causing this space to be remade. Into a place you can perceive, and where life can endure. That you draw breath is proof that his soul lives on. For how long, however, remains to be seen.
Thancred literally just summoned this place?
Well then, we should hurry and tend to business.
Let's just fucking attack her! Of course she disappeared. Damn it! Nice hustle standing in, but
It's futile. You will never reach the true me. I told you, emotions dictate reality in this space. Such changes as you might work will not alter in its nature. You may see, but you cannot touch. Walk, but not advance.
Meteon holds too much sway here. How do we contend with a foe who can unmake us on a whim?
I do not know. But Thancred gave his life that we might come this far. We must press on.
He's actually
Agreed.
dead?
We cannot turn tail here. Not without something to show for our comrade's sacrifice.
She said that his soul lives on, though. Like, somewhere. I guess this is how it lives on? Maybe we can find, like, a portion of it. I'm not... I don't know. He died... I feel like in fiction, if they die off screen, in a way... Well, he didn't die off screen. He kind of dies on screen. But, like, she says that she died. He died. So, like, it's possible that maybe he didn't, or do something that's still holding on. But if he is dead, then we'll find him. And then we have to say a final goodbye. I don't know yet. Until I see him have his final hero moment. I don't think he's dead yet. But that could just be wishful thinking. He can't be really be gone, can he? Meteon herself said his soul persists. That he is the reason we're still breathing. If so, then maybe... That's right, I'll say maybe. My aim was true. I had her. How we defeat an enemy we can't attack? It's hard to believe Thancred was able to overcome Meteon's will. Yet, Here we are. Would that the price for his victory had not been so high. I understand now why the Loporits were surprised to find that this environment could sustain life. There but for Dankred's sacrifice. His will was strong enough to reshape Ultima Thule, that we might survive, that I might see again. His sacrifice must not be wasted. Unburdened, wait, what? Wait a minute. Why is the text like this? Is that a typo? Or is that on purpose? I actually don't know. It's like things glitching out. Soul without a body. A form being with which we are not wholly familiar. Indeed, for we existed in a similar state when residing in the first. The circumstances are rather more dire than that. 'Tis true, but I choose to believe that he is not forever lost to us. Regardless, in sacrifice he hath afforded us a chance to prevail. Let us not squander it, and ascertain the nature of this realm, that we might confront and defeat Metion. Estinian, Joanna, would you accompany me in speaking with these dragons? Mayhap they can enlighten us. I would ask the rest of you to survey these surrounds. There is a path that may lead us to our quarry. We must find it. Very well. We can reconvene here when everyone has finished. Metion said the dragons are shadow and shade, from a world whose denizens sought oblivion. As such, they're not like to be amenable to company, let alone conversation, so please be careful. We are splitting up. It's like, is that a good idea? Let us split up and gather what knowledge we may. I think it's a good plan. I like splitting up. Especially when she could just, well, she could just do that, I guess, right now. I don't know why she won't. Can we do in here? Oh god, it's black muck here. Just water? You're tuned to an Aetheryte. Nope. But where is it on the teleporting? The Sea of Stars. Oh, it's under the Sea of Stars thing. Reatata. We can talk to these ones. I guess they're pacified. Say Losk. A visitor, not of this star. Could thy slender hands bring plague to our world? Thy breath extinguish life's feeble flame? Oh, how we would adore thee, alas. With time our flesh shall wither, our souls fade, and so we wait for its inexorable march into oblivion. If thou art not come to hasten our demise, I bid thee leave us. We crave not companionship, only silence. Thou art like the others. This place ill befits thee. Do not tarry long. Who are you? The telling of my tale alters not its course. If thou knowest my brethren once ruled these skies, will our kingdom return? Should I boast that I was first among our hunters? Will the comrades I failed live again? Nay, once I lived and now I await the coming oblivion. Nothing more. What is this place? This is not our home. To our home did come the metal demons, who of life and joy scoured it clean. Metal demons? Is that Omega? Other Omegas? There are mere bones, and among them do we rest our wings forevermore. Leave us now to our mourning, traveler. Thou wilt find no solace here. Nope. Whoop. Hamnask. Beyond that distant veil, paradise lost, so glorious, so beautiful. We were proud and noble race, strength embodied. We knew only love before they came. Metal monstrosities of black and silver, they are Omegas. No bonds of blood did they share, nor conviction did they have to guide them. A crushing defeat. Never had we known such shame. Still now are they the winds, though none could fill these wings burdened by ignominy. We fly no more, only sink into oblivion. Oh. There's one other dragon buddy up there. Thou wouldst bid me speak. Folly. I deserve lessons of stone. I shall not fly, nor speak, nor roar. I only watch and wait till the end. One sight yet stirreth my blood, tempted to raise my voice in the lamentation. I'm Noel, the creator of unsung dragons. No words, no songs, are possessed of the weight to describe such tragedy. Go, if that be thy will, I shall remain. I'm Noel. Over in that direction, I see. Right? That's it, yeah. Ostragon, Deca, Octo. Wow. Oh no, dragons in the way. Just pass by them. Leave me be. Hey, what up? Hey, Sinian. What the heck are these alien eggs? Scaring me. They led you here as well, did they? It was described to me as the source of their woes and proof of their end. I think I'm beginning to see why. It's a hatching ground, or was. I've seen similar on Aderas. Midgar's homer's kind must have once have lived and thrived in a place such as this. Ritra said his father was driven from their ancestral home by war and strife. This, then, is the fate of those who remained. Let's have a look around. Maybe these eggs have more to tell what happened here. Inside the shattered egg, you find the remains of an unborn dragon. Oh, Jesus! The body has already begun to decompose. The gelatinous half-dried membrane covering the corpse suggests it failed to emerge. I don't want to look at these anymore. Can we stop? Murky liquid has pooled inside this eggshell. The noxious photo is indicative of contamination. It's been contaminated and... Gingerly lifting a large egg from the vicious mire, you peer inside to see a formless mass soaking in a pool of embryonic fluid. Your stomach turns as you return the egg to its resting place. Oh, why do I keep having to look at this? Please stop. The egg appears to have broken from the inside out. Perhaps the dragonet within succeeded in hatching. What's this? I thought all the eggs had been ruined. If the dragonet was indeed hatched, there is no sign of it here. Or its sire, for that matter. We should look for them. You start with the cliff tops and I'll search the plains. Yeah, this place is depressing. Did not want to touch those eggs, but Joanna went ahead and just was like, gotta find something, huh? Uh-huh. This place is a fucking vibe. A malformed dragonet, which is attacking me. Like, I didn't do anything to you. Hello? Bereaved dragon? What goes on here? This boisterous have been quieted by Diane, I presume. Everything all right? I thought I heard a dragon or something resembling one. I see what happened here. Was that your child? Perhaps some eggs within Amnol are indeed mine. If life within one did quicken, the beast thou hast slain may be of my blood. Yet I do not recognize it, twisted and malformed as it is. Not a dragon in truth, but a reminder of our failure, a testament to our shame. Explain. I get to hear backstory on the dragons. They descended from the heavens, cold, ruthless machines, and with them rode war and death. With fire and fury, rage and rancor, we gave answer. 'Twas a long and bloody battle, but only the beginning. Untold chaos and destruction swept over the star. In the end, the invaders were victorious. Yet when they looked upon their prize, they deemed it unfit for requisition. We were abandoned to our ruin. The survivors sought to put away their shame, to rebuild. A futile effort. In purest soil replete with ether did we once cultivate our nesting grounds. But our lands were barren, and then the eggs nurtured in such desolation were fated to not rot. What few survived to hatch emerge as abominations. We shall have no new progeny. But there are dragons among you capable of journeying to other stars. That there are. Many would make the attempt, each bearing a clutch of eggs. The richest stars were home to the harshest rulers, and the arrival of dragons incited contests for supremacy. When the fires faded, the wars lost and won, they too were reduced to ash and waste. 'Tis the curse of those who seek life, to be drawn into conflict, to conquer or to be conquered. Huh? The vicious cycle we know, we now choose to break. We tire of conflict, of everything. We wait now in sweet, merciful silence, free from strife and suffering, still and stone. Wait, you claim your kind is doomed, but there is another star. Hello? Buddy? Depressing story. Bereaved Dragon, are you good? It just stopped. It just stopped thinking. Man, this sucks. This is depressing. The poor dragon world is totally gone, yeah. That sucks.
I'm sorry, bereaved dragon. I've lost all hope.
A test of will. They want only to brood in silence, to be left alone with their grief until time itself comes to an end. The sole reward for senseless bloodshed. Pain I understand, and wish that I did not. What fools we were. But now isn't the time for such thoughts. The others want to hear what we've learned. Come. Aww. Seems our only star was like the only one that was able to make it work. All the other ones were just like dragons. Kill them. Like, wow, great, thanks. Well, we kind of made it work, but for like at least what, it was 100 years or 1,000 years? It was a long time. Dragon Song War raged for a while, and just a lot of injustice happened. Well, at least it worked in the end. You know, until more, Medion decides to be like, yeah, I'm gonna kill all of you. I didn't get the Aether Current there, didn't I? Fuck! No, we're going back. I can teleport back, it's fine. I was so caught up in the wonderful, depressing story about the dragon world that I forgot to get the Aether Current. Is that the Aether Current? Could be. Fuck it. We're gonna explore ahead. You discovered a new location. Level cheater. Oh, that's why we got. Oh, well, it's too far away still. It doesn't seem like. Oh, there's a patch of land here though. Hang on. What is this? Oh, but the level cheater confirms my suspicions that the final zone is where, I think the fate name known as Chi spawns, and if you hit that fate, you get a mount. And you get that. Oh, you have the chance to get the mount. Oh, I saw on the map there was green, as you can see right here. Like, look at that green patch. Look at this beautiful greenery. Yep. Mm-hmm. Where are the Aether Currents? One's too far. Is this the fate? Is this she? Sound of Fury. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up later. Yeah, I finally made it. But, yeah. We're teleporting there now. This is the island, the full one. There's still a couple little islands to go, I think. Ah, boy. Were you able to establish any meaningful contact with the dragons? Kind of. Not really. I see. They wished to escape what they perceived to be a cycle of conflict. Thank you, Joanna. Estinian. As for our part, I believe we are more acutely aware of our confines than before. We started by traversing the perimeter of the island to see if there might be a path leading off of it. Sadly, there was nothing to be found. There's no small amount of debris floating about. Could there be enough to serve as a bridge to lead us elsewhere? I considered that, and so I tried throwing a stone into a potential platform to judge its integrity. But it never reached its mark. As it crossed an invisible threshold just beyond the boundaries of this island, it vanished, only to reappear above me and fall at my feet. I would not be too quick to presume that what we see outside this space is as it appears. Which is why I returned to the Ragnarok and asked the Loporrits to search for a potential path. However, the ship's instruments failed to provide conclusive data on the surrounding area. Until we know more, I think it too risky to attempt flying to another island. What Meteion told us before, that emotions dictate reality here, might be the key. But I'm not entirely sure what emotion might manifest to uprage to lead us to safety. Depression? Happiness? Anger? So what you're saying is, we've no way forward. We're stuck on this island. No way to current at all. At present, if it is indeed emotion that governs this island, perhaps it is not Meteion's, but the dragons that hold us here. They tire of conflict, and have chosen the path of oblivion to escape it. Or rather, they have chosen no path at all, meaning there is no way for the dragons, or anyone here on this island, to advance. That's why. It's sound theory, disheartening though it may be. Maybe we need to convince the dragons to be happy again. If that is the case, what recourse do we have? They are not like to be persuaded to help us. The reasoning is built on a history of turmoil and strife, without irrefutable proof that the future is not as bleak as they believe it to be. Mayhap persuasion is not the answer. Meteion meant to unmake us then and there on the Ragnarok, and she would have succeeded if not for Thancred's determination. She conceded it was strong enough to overpower the despair that otherwise rules Ultima Thule, and reshape it to a degree. Perhaps it can be done again in like manner, by overpowering the prevailing emotions. 'Twas Ultima Thule's architect Meteion herself, against whom Thancred did pit himself in a clash of wills. Though I marked no leader among them as such, I did chance encounter a dragon possessed of despair far more potent than most. Potent enough, mayhap, to dictate the course for others, and thus their domain to follow. He spoke but few words, carefully chosen, their tone and timbre alone, dreading to rend my heart in twain. Challenging his desire to remain may allow us to alter the island upon which we stand. Alas, I fear my vaunted rhetoric availed me not against his calcifying heart, but mayhap one of you might fare better. Estinian? It's your image on the quest. I'm assuming you definitely have connections with dragons. Assuming you do, you have connections with dragons. Then I shall guide thee. At end, they call him. The dragon in the dragon's tongue. Thou wilt find him nearby, eyes fixed upon the water. Well, what do we have to lose? Let's get going. What do we have to lose indeed? Stinny, you ready for this? I think you're gonna be the one that has to do it. But yeah, I watched. I now remember where this. I heard this song from. I've mentioned before. I actually did not watch the launch trailer in full, but I watched a little bit of it because it did appear in the live letter, and I didn't want to be. I was worried the launch trailer would spoil a decent bit. Yeah, just worried for that. So I steered clear of watching it. Turns out the launch trailer, from what I've heard, doesn't spoil that much. Although I've heard, I think the level 89 dungeon was there. The Ethereal Sea dungeon. So they did show that a bit. And I mention this because this song is in the beginning of the trailer. At end. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Are you gonna have an actual voice, or are you gonna be like a dragon tongue type of thing? Because I may have to speak if you are.
Remaineth as he was when I first approached, entombed in melancholy.
Sorry about that.
I see. Perhaps I could...
I'll handle this.
Yeah, let him do it. Oh, playing that Ishgard music, huh?
Waiting to die like all the others, are you?
Come on, is that supposed to help? Our pride is crushed, and our souls corrupted. The winds are stilled, and heavens offer no comfort. Now, very deep voice. There's nothing left of our kind. Our lives are cursed as we wait the end. Still as stone, we shall become.
So you say. Yet your kind has found a new beginning on our star. One of you braved the
it's pretty great.
Expanse, bearing with him a clutch of eggs. They and their children now rule our skies, their song heard by all.
There's still hope. Our kin on another star. And yet upon thee do I smell the blood of my brethren. Were they drawn into discord and war on their new home?
They were. They suffered much, and repaid their suffering in kind.
But we did it! We found peace, though! Ever will a sanguine ocean await us. Ever will retributions wield. And so, on the last of my pride as a dragon, I break free of this wheel. I renounce conflict, exile myself from the other, never again to be touched by the flames of hatred.
Had your brethren made the selfsame choice, my family might still be alive.
Singing, is this helping?
Yet lasting peace does not come to those who simply retreat from conflict. No, you must be willing to confront it.
Yeah, play the Heaven's One music.
Stare into the face of your foe and see yourself in him. Only then can you break the cycle of torment and tragedy. This lesson, a dear friend taught me at the risk of his life. There is no nobility in your penance. You wallow in self-pity.
Trying to get him angry.
And after everything we've endured, we will not let you stop us.
We've come this far, damn it!
Estinian!
Huh?
Stay back.
We tire of war. We tire of turmoil. Dignity tarnished. Crimson stain. Our misery Oh, shame. Too much to bear. Release us for more. Buddy. Aw. Stevie, you gonna be good?
I see. This is the emotion that bars our way. The rest is up to you.
No, no, no! Dude, what are you doing?
No! Not Estinian too!
There's a wind.
He's opened the way for us. Sacrificed himself to remake this place, like Thancred did.
Oh, Alphino.
Come. Let us follow the wind. It will not lead us astray. He would not.
Are you really just gone? And this sucks. Bro, this place sucks. Just people keep dying. Come on, doggy, let's go. He just died to show us the way. It's still possible. It is maybe possible that if we beat Medion or something, we could use our MacGuffin to create things. It's still maybe a way they can be alive. Maybe. I don't know. We just have to keep going. Here's when I think that they could still be alive. If more of our Silents keep dying, like way more, then I'm like, alright, then they're not gonna kill off everyone. Like, some people have to live at the end of this. What I would think. So, like, if one of the twins start to die, then I'm like, okay, no, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It'll all be back to us. We just have to wait this through. Must this always be the price paid for a safe passage? If I had known this place would claim Estinian too, No, it's what had to be done. As by beating of mighty wings doth wind blow, where dragons may never again touch the sky, he in the shade he bore shall soar free. The wind has stayed the fog that covered this island, and the air, it no longer feels quite so stifling. Look there! The wind! This is Estinian's doing. I'm sure of it. We should ride its flow and see where it leads. Take us, wind. Whee! Whoa, shit. Damn. Powerful Gale deliver you to another island. The other signs should arrive before long. Oh boy. Oh goodness. Gonna eat my comfort Doritos. He did it. He found a way forward for us. The dragons remain trapped within a prison of their own making, lamenting the horrors of war. Justinian knew them better than most. He was a man of honor, and a dear friend, willing to fight to the very end for what he believed was right. And he's still fighting, Alphino, just like Tancred. Their sacrifices are why we can survive here, why we still have a chance to stop her. Even in spirit, they're unwilling to give in to despair, and we mustn't either. Yeah, Alice is right. We must press on for their sake. Roads paved, sacrifice. Oh man, this is getting crazy. Alphino has regained his composure, is ready to proceed. As Yustola and Alice said, we must continue. Notice the change in our surroundings. Perhaps this is the memory of an altogether different world. 'Twill be prudent to learn more of it, then. Tread carefully, lest we lose our footing in this sand. Whoa, sand is floating away. So we're in a sandy place. Sand everywhere. It's not for the light emitted by the glyphs. I might well have overlooked this monolith. Not a seemingly barren world. For a mercy, the air is nowhere near as stale. Still quite dry, and the sand will no doubt prove bothersome in due time. Were it not for the violet crystal embedded in its surface, 'twould appear as ordinary stone. A curious script have been etched upon them. Alas, it is not language which I am familiar. I cannot say I recognize it either. Nor I. The dragons, from what I recall, preserve their knowledge in song and eschew the written word entirely. So we may assume this is the work of another race, one we have yet to encounter. Meteion claimed the dragon's world suffered a slow death, seeking the release of oblivion. What life we find here like as not doth wend its way towards a similar end. See anything else? What do you suppose that is over there? I'm not sure. It's hard to make it out in the distance, but its surface seems to bear the same crystals as this monument. Meaning there's a chance to find... We may find whoever built them both. We should go and have a look. Come on. Are those marbles? Other one. Oh. What are these? They have halos. They're
Whoa, they look like journey people. Drifting Ia. Wow. So pretty. Luminion? What the fuck? I was so amazed by everything I'm seeing right now. I'm just like going this. A ghostly figure. Hey. I said Journey people as in like, you know, those shrouded guys from Journey. Hail, travelers. This is most unexpected occurrence. Are you guys ghosts? Oh, hello there. Is this your home? Indeed it is. Ah, forgive me, I had forgotten. An exchange of introductions is expected when first meeting those with whom one is unacquainted. Oh, what the fuck? When the vibration of vocal folds was still required to convey our thoughts and intention, Ia is believed was the pronunciation used when referring to our people. Are you talking to us right now, or? Though it is not entirely applicable given our present state, you are welcome to use this appellation. As for nomenclature, to address my individual person, I believe it would be pronounced Kofkod. Yes, Kofkod of the Ia. Aliens start to get weirder and weirder, that they just have very different things to call themselves. We have encountered beings that communicate intermittently through thought, but never one that is wholly without voice. I presume we are having a conversation via a medium of ether or dynamis, as the space is suffused with vast quantities of it. Fascinating in either case. I gather your response to my presence is positive then. That is well, for there is something I wish to ask of you. Like yourselves, we here are ether-based life forms. Therefore, it may be surmised that your bodies are comparable biological composition of those we once possessed. I have a number of queries regarding the subject perception of the five senses: sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. In total, I have prepared 180,712,180,827. Yeah, I don't think we can answer that many. That's rather a lot, isn't it? Ah, my apologies. I have omitted a great many details necessary to understand the nature of my request. Though we dispensed with our corporeal vessels long ago, we discovered a need for the flesh, and have endeavored to recreate our erstwhile forms. However, all pertinent records have been lost due to passage of time. Take, for example, the nervous system. It is well within our power to recreate, but we have no frame of reference for sensations once experienced by our people, which may compromise our ability to interact with our physical environment. Wait, is well within our power to recreate, but we have no frame of reference for sensations once experienced by our people, which may compromise our ability. So you can't really interact in physical space? And the reason you need to regain corporeal forms? Why? To bring an end to our existence, of course. I was hoping we would have a fun conversation. Why do you gotta talk about this right now? Come on, man. Though need is perhaps too strong a word, it would be a simple matter to unmake ourselves through the use of etheric extinguinators, but such a death seems inadequate. What, is it bad? Is it a bad death? Is it like the equivalent of burning alive or something? The traditional among us believe a proper death requires an inescapable sense of impermanence in one's final moments. An experience found only with bodies of flesh. Oh, well, you want to die in a fleshy body, okay. What did I nod my head? What did I nod my head for? We should very much like to hear more of your plans. In exchange, we will answer any questions you have to the best of our ability. Such an exchange of information would indeed prove useful. Very well. To ensure a fictitious exchange, I hereby invite you to our home. Yes, the abode of the heir, where we traditionally prepare for our demise. I presume your consent to answer question is indicative of a tacit approval of our plans. In which case, your cooperation is greatly appreciated. I must caution you, however, to be mindful of your wandering the desert. Their desire for bodies of flesh could be described as overzealous. Now, if you would follow me. This is going rather smoothly. Not that I'm complaining, mind. Even so, we mustn't forget their aim is oblivion, much like the dragons. Though I fail to see why a civilization so unseemingly advanced would choose to unmake all they have created. At any rate, we will find no answers dallying here. Let us be on our way. Need water. I put on my bottle and then it just fell. I was like, whoops. It's fine though. It didn't spill. It's closed. Actually, let me just reach for it. Hang on. Alright. I'm gonna have to go soon, actually, though, because I have to help out my parents. They want me to buy soda for them. And then I'm gonna eat real food, not just eat the Doritos. Hopefully it hasn't ruined my appetite. Southwest. Hang on. Hollow of the Flesh. More southwest. It's hard to see in all this green. East. Oh, is it up here? Oh, you can walk up this. Waddle up. All your way, Drew and Drew. You got this, buddy. Oh my god. The first seed to current. Yes. So dark here. I'm gonna do this. This is just a perfect spot for this. Maybe too bright, right? That's a little brighter. And then just do character lighting. Yeah, 69.
What up? See you. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to get rid of Arbert. I should really update the minion page because it's very not updated. I update my mounts as much as I can, but... Alright, Geronimo! Don't land near that one. Otherwise you have to walk a really long way. Oh, one's very close to the west. Also, we finally found a current, so it should tell us there are indeed quests. Whether the quests will give us the currents via the main story or just side quests, I don't know. I'll find out soon enough. Northeast. Oh, what are those? Those look like eggs. Those eggs? Goodness gracious. And all this shit. It's crazy. It's bold of Final Fantasy 14 also to be like, yeah, listen, pretty much every star is gone. Now, of course, there are billions of stars, but like a lot of them are just gone. The Isle of Dragons was shrouded in silence of the dead, yet the stillness here doth suggest that Ea are by and large merely sleeping. More violet-colored crystals. I cannot place my finger on it, but there is something that's unsettling about them. What? Oh yeah, what are those things? There is obviously an Aethernet. I should not be surprised. Their concept of village is so different from ours, and yet... They said there would be others, but I don't know what I was expecting. Something tells me we have different definitions of the word abode. Well, how is this a home? Welcome to our abode. Most of our compeers you will find remain idle in their domicile, though your quizzical expressions indicate my phrasing is unclear. I speak, of course, of the violet crystalline constructs hanging from the stone structures. You say they remain idle, but what of your work to regain corporeal bodies? An astute question, and understandable, given your finite nature. We have no desire to pursue our research, for it is no longer necessary. Even our idleness, we are struck by sudden inspiration. We rise to pursue said inspiration to its conclusion. That is why I was present for your arrival, and why I continue to engage with you still. But while the others are not currently in the motile state, rest assured they would not object were you to disturb their respite. You need only cast your thoughts toward one of the crystalline domiciles to communicate. Okay then. I guess we can talk to them, even while they sleep. This is nuts. I'm loving this. And dreading it at the same time. What is that? That's just a planet, just hollowed out. You cast your thoughts toward the crystalline domicile, but there is no response. Okay. Off to a bad start. Just, you know, let's just try again. Hey, buddy. What are you doing here? Do you like Cheez-Its? Do you like some Doritos? Do you wanna go out and play? You wish to speak? Very well. Pray a moment if you would. I do not know if they're coming out. I guess we keep going. Look at that. That place looks like a fucking just... like a shooting star. Could that be where she is? I think about it, could be. Cause like there's like the light there, and it's this rock looks like it's shooting from it.
Why seek our end, you ask? If you wish to know, I will tell you. Just a moment, I must remember. What form did I take when last I emerged?
Spiders. Even here, fantasy spiders still exist. Cosmic fantasy spiders. You know how it be. Strange moaning comes and goes, but soon fades into silence. I don't want to know what's in this house now. I can't. You know what? You can stay inside. It's fine. The more we go the adventure through, the crazier the music gets. It's having more upbeats.
Did your inquiries yield satisfactory responses?
They said they're coming out, but they haven't really done that yet.
I see. If they fail to answer, then it is likely because their minds have unraveled due to prolonged idleness. They are not but concentrated ether now.
Oh, goodness.
Worry not. There are no others who have need of those lodgings, and they will not prove a hindrance to remain as they are. But more importantly, you said some few did answer your request for an audience, yes? I imagine they will be with us ere long.
Flesh abandoned. Oh my god, no. Cough. I'm a little scared. What's gonna happen right now?
I had no luck, but everyone else fared well enough. Quite a few Aya have awakened. Ah, there they are.
Hello! How y'all doing? So you guys want to kill yourselves? You know, just a little... Don't need to do that, but,
May I introduce to you Lala, Digdek, and Ned.
What up?
It's been too long, Cough Code. I dare say. Sada 4.
Sada 4 or Sada Iv? I'm gonna say 4. Sadder.
Sadder has since completed an orbit.
Indeed. Until the travelers brought it to my attention, I hadn't noticed how unraveled some had become.
Travelers?
Ah, yes, of course. The ones who wish to know why we seek to regain corporeal forms. The truth of the matter is as plain the sea as the neighboring systems, but my single account would fail to satisfy the requirement for scientific objectivity. Thus did I bid them awake you.
Am I the only one who struggles to tell who is speaking? I don't know. Nay, thou art not. In the absence of corporeal forms and the diversions they afford, mayhap such similarity in voice is unavoidable. Oh, are their voices all the same?
By the way, Cough Code, have you already observed the requisite custom for the travelers? That which one is expected to do when receiving guests, a matter of proper form.
Bloop. Orb.
Ah, yes. So long has it been. It had completely escaped my mind. And still does.
What was it again? I can't even remember.
Whoop. Pop. How do I? A pity I was hoping you would.
Perhaps we can search the archives for the answer. Come now, Ned. The archives have long been frozen, lest we subject ourselves to further dolor. Surely you recall that much?
Oh, they have hands!
Ah, of course. Food. The custom is to serve food. Beings of flesh, such as they must regularly replenish their ether by contributing their replenishment. We communicate our friendly intention. Are you guys dead or what? That's right, that's right. We duly invite you to come and join us in communal repast, after which we may engage in leisurely conversation. If we have a chance to learn something, then I see no reason to decline. Sure, let's go. Excellent. Would you care to follow? We shall feast you on the purest aether. I like how you said that. What in the heck? I want to keep going. But it's also like, I don't know. Wait, where's the aether current, by the way? It's north. There's others who have awakened, but they don't seem to be talking. Except for, yep. Whoa. Can we dive? No, but it's just a lake of water. This is cool as shit, by the way. It's such a fucking rad zone. Aether. East. Oh, hello. Abode of the air. West. I'm heading to that black hole. At this point, I've regretted walking here because I think we'll just send us here anyway, but, you know, exploration, why not? If it turns out they send us here, then whatever. Dude, like, any of the sites here could just be a fucking wallpaper. In a good way. That's a very good thing, in my opinion. I don't know if people will assume that I mean that in a bad way. I don't think... Is that an insult? I don't think so. Hang on, gotta drink some water. Okay. Hello. This facility is where we replenish our aether. There is no particular name for it, but we traditionalists sometimes use the word restaurant. Cool. Now then, if you would take your place with your comrades, the space will soon be awash with the purest aether. Please absorb as much as you like. Oh, cannot wait. Hey guys, this is a cool restaurant, right? We're all sitting in like a little far apart from each other, but you know, it's a big table. You brace yourself for a rush of sweet, sweet aether, but nothing seems to happen. Perhaps you need to wait a little longer. Now that I think about it, there is no more aether here. isn't there? That's what the lack of Aether means, more dynamis. Brace yourself again, but again, nothing seems to happen. Just as I suspected. As particularly as one might recreate the Aya's home world, this is Ultima Duel. One cannot simply generate Aether here. As recreations, our friends are oblivious to this fact, to the very truth of their existence, much like the phantoms of the recreated Amara. However appearances may seem, we must ever be mindful that it is the memories of the dead with whom we deal. Aww. Should we tell them? I think it's a bad idea. So, did you have your fill of Aether? Alas, we couldn't absorb it. Deficiency in our forms, it would seem. Oh, how very unfortunate. May I ask how you normally replenish your Aether? Solid food. Like chips or stuff. They're like, what the fuck? Through your mouths, you say? How very primitive and quaint. To think that their mouths serve not only to expel sound, but draw in sustenance to the sides. Such life forms have long since vanished from our systems. Though we regrettably could not partake of your magnificent feast, rest assured we feel your welcome most keenly. In the course of acquainting ourselves with your sophisticated ways, however, we could not fail but wonder, wherefore do you wish to obtain vessels of flesh, and thence to vanish? Would you not favor us with an explanation? You flesh and blooded beings are always so hasty. It does have its charms, however. Very well, we shall indulge you. In the beginning, when the Aya yet possessed corporeal bodies, our ancestors dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge and technological advancement. By transcending all limitations, we believed we would eliminate sorrow and abide in true happiness. From the tangible, such as land, from the tangible, such as land, to the intangible, such as labor, there exist myriad hindrances to progress, but the most confining of all was the flesh itself. Our natural lifespan was distressingly middling, you see. Too short to enjoy unhurried lives, yet too long to be considered disposable. Furthermore, to simply maintain the integrity of our bodies demanded considerable resources. But we managed to solve this problem. After long years, we discovered how to become non-corporeal entities with everlasting lives, untroubled by the failures of the flesh. Thus changed. We had more time and freedom to continue our scientific pursuits. We went on to make ever greater strides in our quest to transcend all limitations, until we finally decided to challenge the last one of them all, the limit of knowledge. That's a pretty big limit. That is to say, deciphering the laws of creation. We sought to discover how the universe came into being, and explain all extant phenomena, and thence predict the future. Oh, and what have you found in these predictions? If we could but achieve this, we believe that we would be free from uncertainty and anxiety. I don't know. Predicting the future is probably not a good help for that. And did you find the answers you sought? Yes, we did. Our efforts revealed to us a fundamental truth. Knowledge of said truth is essential for the continuation of our conversation. If you would learn more, we will share it with you. No, we mustn't. Primitive as they are, they
It would be unspeakably cruel to deprive them of their ignorance. They are possessed of corporeal forms, their lives readily ended. And those who have gone before, it is not our duty to warn them? What thinkest thou? You want to know, don't you? You stole her? You're scaring me. We have deliberated and come to a consensus. If you are resolved to know it, we will disclose to you the truth we discovered. The truth of the universe. Seek us at the stone pillars just outside the bounds of the abode. A place called Elegia. Okay. Truth of the universe, huh? Like her master, you stole the secret of the truth of creation. How will the truth of Ea, who uncovered all only to desire the end, fall upon her ears? This is bad. Maybe we shouldn't do this. The last two people we've lost already. To define the laws of creation would have been no small feat, even for the Ea. Nay, having eternal life and hence no sense of taste would only have made it harder. Such tremendous drive for knowledge they once must have had, and the struggle to reconcile it with the listless beings before us. Whatever answers they found, it did not bring them happiness. You may be intimately familiar with a problem, know it like the back of your hand, yet be powerless to solve it. In the course of my struggles, I have often been made keenly aware of this fact. I wonder, have the Ea never felt the same frustration? It is true that lack of knowledge can beget fear. Therefore, in theory, by acquiring all knowledge, it may be possible to obtain peace. But as Hyland told us, all those peoples who attempted to free their world from life's woes met with failure. And the Ea are among them. As their presence here attests, the tale we are about to hear will not be a happy one. Still a no. A fundamental truth. We will hear it, of course. Let us learn what has led such an enlightened people to this idolent end. You stole a no. You stole a no. This is a bad idea. I think we should just try finding a way to get out. Fuck. Where knowledge leads. Ere we join the Ea, there is one trifling matter I would fain investigate. Joanna, Gahatia, might I trouble you for your assistance? But of course. My thanks. We shall head outside the abode. If you would kindly follow me. I know not what mischief you are plotting, Oriange, but I trust you have our best interests at heart. The rest of us shall go on ahead to Elegia. Lest you worry, we won't start without you. Yes, please. Maybe we just, like, not come back, and then she's just like, where the fuck are they? I wanted to hear this. And they just never start. Polar bear, ride! Northeast. I'm going the wrong way. Cool. Luminion. Yeah, okay. After this quest, no more. For now. I'll continue later. But I gotta go probably buy that food. Not the food, the soda. Oh no, polar bear, I'm sorry. Oh no, we're getting attacked. It's not even battle music here. It's crazy. The fuck is this other one? Oriange! Be careful! It's attacking! Oh, good. Alright, it's gone. A spring. Sizable one at that. I noticed them. It's the dunes. What's going on, Oriange? What are we doing? This place will serve. Is it the spring that you wish to investigate?
Pray forgive me, my friends, but there is aught not to investigate. Oh, we're talking behind her back, aren't we? 'Twas but a pretense to speak in private. You have our undivided attention. Oh. As we have established here in Ultimate Duel, those denizens of ruined stars are recreated in their twilight days. Yet one question doth arise in my mind. So faithfully formed are the simulacra. They believe themselves yet amongst the living. How dost thou suppose that this is possible? Meteon is, to be honest, I couldn't begin to guess. Has taken their hearts onto herself? I don't know why I would think that. Well, Meteon didn't make contact with some of them while they lived, right? I couldn't begin to guess. Sorry, head empty right now. Wait, what if Meteon visited the dragons in air while they still lived? Oh yeah, it was that one. If so, she could have made their emotions her own, and with them create more faithful simulacra than had she relied on any historical account. So too did I theorize, and upon that assumption consider how those two races may have met their demise. According to thine own tale, Meteon perceiveth the emotions of those nearby as her own, a heightened sense of empathy intrinsic to her nature as an entelechy. In the course of her starfaring journey, if she encountered beings who strongly desired the cessation of their existence, she would be powerless before that desire. Even as she possesseth the power to grant it, the power of Dynamis. 'Tis my supposition that, overwhelmed by their longing for death, Meteon did unleash Dynamis and usher the dragons in Ea onto their doom. Of course, such was not always the outcome. Full many stars did she find already lost to ruin. In order to create a terminus, however, the fervent desire for the end is essential. Therefore, should you struggle to find the way forward, pray ask yourselves this. In the place where you stand, who's the soul that yearneth most desperately for oblivion? What? Why do you tell us this now? Never again would I betray your trust. This pledge I did make to my comrades in bringing thee into my confidence. I will remain true to my word. As for thee, let us consider it my fitting reward for the secrets I harbored for the Crystal Exarch. I once placed my faith in thy chosen path, walking at thy side, full knowing that we were bound for thy demise. I ask now that thou returnest the favor and abide in faith as I fulfill my own destiny. No! No! If you say my debt has come due, how am I to refuse? 'Tis indelicate of me, I know, full well, and I can but beg thy forgiveness. Yet even if I must needs go to such lengths, I cannot well feign ignorance of the answer I have found within. The answer to the question, in what moment might I stand strongest? After all that we've been through, I'll say only this. Do what you must. Do what you must and see your convictions true. Urianger? Why would you do this? I shall, my friend. I shall. Without further ado, let us go to our comrades. I need to unpack what he said exactly, because, like, what the fuck? She just, basically, we're talking about the Aya. She's powerless before the desire, meaning that when she encountered the many people who were like, we want to die, she just immediately started to decide, oh, I guess we should die. People should die, and then she started to be depressed about this. Overwhelmed by their longing for death, Meteon did unleash the Animus and ushered the dragons and the Aya to their doom. But then there were other stars that were just already ruined. In order to create a terminus, however, the fervent desire for the end is essential. So, if you can't find a way forward, we can't find a way forward. Urianger's believe that. What if you just believe to die? Like, that will make us go forward? No, that... Let us all be off to Allegria. There has to be other ways. What is happening? This sucks. I hate this. I'm gonna take my mind off this. I'm going to a fate. Someone's here. Take my mind off this. Yo, let's go to the fate. Dead inside. I've become melancholy with thought of how little existence of that AI is doing. This stick will do. Oh, summoner. What is with the sound effects? Oh, look at his earthly star. It's cool. So fucking huge. I'm actually out of it though. You're spawning here. So many of them. We did it! Got them bi-colored gemstones. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Not fun. It's not fun. Don't mind me. Come, let us hear Aya's tale and learn what caused such enlightened beings to crave nihility. While we waited, when you mentioned our star's situation to Aya, they nodded sagely or something to that effect. Okay. I understand you've taken care of business. If you're ready to begin, then so are we. It seems everyone is accounted for. Shall we then?
Please continue. Tell us about this truth you discovered.
No.
Very well. Bear in mind, however.
Oh wow. Well, that's their voice, huh?
The purpose of this conversation is not to impart scholarly knowledge, for such requires that you comprehend the subject matter, which you will not. We will forego the intricacies of our scientific methodology and deal only with the conclusion, the end of our society and our world.
I love that voice. It's real good.
We acknowledge, with regret, that your star is in the midst of the same panic-induced cataclysm that befell Deneb 3.
Deneb 3, huh?
As such, in order to avoid causing undue distress, we will refrain from explicitly stating how much time you have remaining.
Thank you. That'd be nice.
You are entirely too kind. I pray you recount your tale as you see fit.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, the universe was but a tiny particle. Then suddenly, this particle began to expand.
Oh man, we getting the birth of the universe right now?
Entirely in the bounds of your star. The phenomenon may be difficult for your kind to grasp. But this expansion
The Big Bang
has since continued unabated. Speculating that the universe could not grow indefinitely, we sought to learn what might occur, and made a worrying discovery. The stars will continue to spread apart, as will their finite thermal energies.
Uh-huh.
Eventually, all heavenly bodies will grow cold and freeze. No new stars will be born, and the universe will enter onto an eternal ice age.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that sounds pretty familiar. So I have to hear if this is our actual real-life theory, because I don't remember science.
We scrutinized our research from all angles, even as we sought to avert the everlasting winter.
Eventually, the cycle of star birth and death will come to an end. Gravity will have won. A victory delayed by the ability of stars to call on the resources of nuclear fusion. But ultimately, gravity will reduce all stars to a super-dense state as black holes, neutron stars, or cold white dwarfs. Fun! Fun, so it is indeed. I don't know what the article I've gotten this from here, but I'm gonna assume that Google's right. So, yeah. It's fun. It's great. Awesome. Where were we? That's pretty much they're taking real-life science into this fantasy game here.
So infamously so, in fact, that it became synonymous with vain effort.
Uh-huh.
The universe as we know it would end, and there is no way to prevent it. Beneath the weight of this knowledge, our society stagnated. Though we had time still, it was a cold comfort.
But yeah, you still have time.
Anything, when desolation is assured, when our wealth of wisdom, accumulated since the dawning of our kind, would be forever lost.
It seems dire. Yeah, but like.
Civilization would rise from our ashes.
Oh man.
No scholar recover our knowledge. In silence unbroken, naught would stir.
Boy.
Intellect was once our pride. Overnight, it became our shame. Our works, monuments to futility. Immortality, our greatest invention, became a source of suffering. Rather than suffer on, many chose to unmake themselves. by means of etheric exsanguinators. Etched upon these stones are the testaments of such souls. Though many left no words at all, thinking it a pointless gesture.
Wow. That's
Once
just...
we have obtained vessels
damn.
of flesh, we likewise intend to vanish. If you understand this, understand aught of our tale, you will abandon your quest for knowledge. Ignorance truly is bliss. If you would cling to your illusory happiness, remain primitive and pure. It is the only way.
What are you gonna say, Stoller?
So that's your story. While I appreciate your advice, I will not heed it. Convinced though you may be of this truth, it is yours and not mine. Indeed, truth, I have ever believed, is in the eye of the beholder.
Are you suggesting that we have reached a faulty conclusion? That our science failed us?
I mean, it's hard to predict the entire universe.
Hardly. As you yourself said, the subject matter is beyond my comprehension. And that, I accept, is true. I do not possess the knowledge to prove or disprove your conclusion.
That is also true.
In my mortal years, I doubt I could even approach the wisdom of the air. But of one thing am I absolutely certain. I would not be happier in ignorance.
Y'shtola, no! You mustn't!
The most important lesson I've learned is that learning isn't simply passing one's eyes over words. Nay, 'tis when understood for oneself that knowledge attains its true value. This is what has sustained me, driven me onward in joy and wonder, in anger and sorrow. The universe may end, and all may be for naught, but I will live as I always have.
Aww.
I will always seek out new knowledge, and no conclusion of yours, no matter how grim, can dampen my desire.
Yeah, you doing it. Girl bossing.
I suppose it is only to be expected. Their feeble minds cannot fathom the terrifying gravity of it all. But worry not. We consider it our duty to enlighten you, and we will not stop until you grasp the full extent of our despair.
Damn it. What about the birds? Is this supposed to be like extensions of Medion?
Keep calm and listen well. Though my body will soon dissipate, there may be a way to restore it.
Ha! She's like, I've been through this before.
Magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back.
The thing that Hyland gave us. My
You
MacGuffin.
mustn't, for it would mean losing our way forward. This I only reveal so that you can promise not to invoke the magic. We came here knowing what victory may cost, so press on. Press on, and do not look back.
I shall join thee. As subterfuge is not required, Thou shalt not suffer for mine absence.
Urianger.
Aww.
My resolve hath never been as strong as thine. Full oft have I wavered in my decisions, and afterwards been stricken with regret. In spite of this, I may still stand with my comrades, supporting them as they attempt the greatest of feats. This truth I have learned in the course of our journey. And many though my shortcomings may be, I may also claim to excel in prophecies. My studies, into which have granted me the flexibility of mind needed to bend this malleable reality. Thus shall I hope that thou mayest have the strength to resist, and our comrades the strength to continue.
With you to urge us on, how could we possibly fail?
What?
What's this? An extinguished civilization.
I have to hear, Medion.
That's right. Our quest doesn't end here. We'll press on, and we will find you.
There. That's where you'll find me.
Oh, well, okay. Thanks for telling us, I guess.
Is that another star?
A dying one.
Of the
it
stars
seems.
we visited, most were already devoid of life. And where there was life still, the inhabitants wished for death. But even death, we learned, isn't truly the end. It is but a part of the cycle of rebirth. Souls return to the star, or in its absence, a larger flow. And eventually they are reborn. Alive again, to know suffering anew. True salvation lies not in dying. It lies in not being born. This is the gift I would give to you. To all life on beautiful Atheris. To that end, we created an egg wherein life cannot quicken. That dead sun. Attain it if you can, before your friends' emotions fade away, along with their protection.
Huh? Honestly, have you come up with a plan? Oh gosh. You have to get up there. That may be the last dungeon. And then the trial. Loki dog. Victory lost. Regards his comrades in solemn silence. Are you all ready to continue on? Then let us make for where that light shone. Ystrel and Urianger have opened the way for us.
as much as I want to continue, we must stop for now. Goodness gracious, this has been a lot of things, and I don't know how much longer we have left. We're at the, what, level 80? No, we're at level 90 quest now. This is near the end. Alright. We'll see what happens next time. I want to thank everyone for coming on out. I gotta go. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch, Bobby Park, and see you all later. Take care, bye-bye.